Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me for this video and welcome to Tarot by the Pines. I am your handy host for this channel, Jason. So this video is all about the Out of Hand Tarot by Jamie Sawyer. Now I had originally seen a video regarding one of their other tarot decks called the 1909 RWS Tarot deck, the Sawyer Redux Edition. I was watching a walkthrough by Ryan over at Something Starts Ringing Tarot, and the deck is just fabulous. It's very beautiful. So I wanted to check out what other tarot decks they have created, and I saw Out of Hand. So I watched a walkthrough, and it was a very quick walkthrough because as soon as I saw a couple of the images, I stopped and immediately purchased this deck. So this is an indie deck, and it was put out in 2022, obviously. The back says, Enter the Tarot. Out of Hand Tarot features 78 cards that invite you into the scenery. Experience the many ways we encounter lessons of the tarot through everyday interactions. What I really like about this deck, first of all, before we get into the cards, it is very similar to another deck that I really like, the Spacious Tarot, where that one has just scenery. This one actually has, you guessed it, hands, and it's just a really unique, interesting perspective. But as you can see, it is a thick deck. It is indie. It is going to be that matte finish. So let's go ahead and unveil the cards. Here are the lovely backs. It is reversible. I really like this backing. It's very interesting. I'm not too sure of what I'm seeing, but visually it's really attractive. You have this yellow edging here, and if you don't like edging on your decks, this edging is actually really not noticeable in terms of like the sharpness. I know for like the indie version of This Might Hurt Tarot, that edging was really sharp. Here you can't even feel the edging, so I think if you do over the hand shuffling that I do, it's not going to cause any, scrapings on your skin. So you can see here, very handsy, very immersive in the environment from the perspective of the person, which I really like. So for the Fool, this is very reminiscent of, not reminiscent, but very relatable in terms of like going to work, getting out of the house front door. You have all your things here. And the way Jamie has put in the iconic symbols within the traditional tarot art, they're going to be featured in spots within the card. So the Fool, clearly taking a leap of faith and going about our day. The Magician here, you have all the tools in front of you to be successful. You can see here that the pomegranate is heavily featured on here from the traditional artwork. The Empress, have the traditional pregnant Empress here. And the colors are just really vibrant and bold, and I love that. Strength, beautiful strength. Wheel of Fortune. Got to turn around. So while not as a clone of the traditional RWS artwork, it's very modern, it's relatable, and it just makes it more accessible in terms of like understanding the core meaning of that card. And here you have a glimpse of what the traditional Justice card had, the iconic symbols. hanged one, the perspective of being hanged upside down. Death, my absolute favorite death card, probably. That might go against the Everyday Witch Tarot death card, but this is just stunning. I love it. The Devil is very interesting. Has a shadow of the devil with the hands shackled. The Tower kind of reminds me of that Child's Play scene where the babysitter was pushed out from the tower and they're falling. It's very macabre and morbid. Sorry, folks. And the Star, having hope. Everything's going to be fine. Here, it looks like it's a mirror. And looks like a hand is holding the moon. The Sun, no naked baby here. What I really don't like about the Sun card is there always seems to be a naked baby somewhere. I don't know why that bothers me, but Judgment, having that haha moment. And the World, oh, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love this. The World card has been very, not one of my favorites in the tarot world, but this is one of my favorite world cards. Let's go into the little white book of Out of Hand. So she gives a brief description of the introduction of the Out of Hand Tarot. It's based in the RWS, obviously. And then talks about how she wasn't really going to write a guidebook, but she thought about, what if this was your very first tarot deck? That wouldn't be fair, now would it? And she talks about a brief introduction of how the tarot is laid out, the major, the minor. She has a couple different tarot spreads here. And then we go into the definitions. So first of all, she has keywords. And then this is basically the divination meaning. And then, of course, she has the astrological correspondence, which is always nice if you're into that. And then the drawing notes, I really like this. She talks about her inspiration of drawing the card. And then the Easter eggs is essentially where the iconic symbolism within the traditional tarot card is located within the card. So I really like that. So that's for the majors. And for the minors, that is also going to be the same way. So you have the keywords, the divinatory meaning, the correspondence, the drawing notes, and the Easter eggs. So let's go ahead and get into the minors, shall we? So the Ace of Wands, all about our passions, our creativity. The Two of Wands, talking about planning. Looks like they have some pamphlets regarding places they want to go. So they're just planning that out before they take action and pick a place to go. Three of Wands here. It looks like they are actually packing and they are getting ready to head out the door. Love that. And then the Four here, we have that celebratory moment here. It looks like the person is getting tattoos. And here are the Four Wands here. Not my favorite Four of Wands, to be honest. The Five of Wands, you have that conflict here, playing the game with the, looks like rubber bands. The Six of Wands, having that victory. So the actual, it looks like the wands might be the actual sticks. The Seven, standing your ground. It looks like someone is trying to pass the velvet rope and they are being denied. So this person is standing up to the person that is just not on the list. The Eight of Wands, having that movement. It's all about, once you get that creativity and that motivation, you got to go, because once it is gone, that motivation, you may not get it back until much later. So this is about just going with that motivation and just putting down all of your talent and creativity on the paper. The Nine of Wands here. Ooh, look at this. They've been working so hard on this, maybe InDesign or something like that. They're creating something, so their hand is damaged from it. So even though they're hurt, they're still pushing through to finish that project. And then the Ten of Wands. Ooh, I love this. Carrying all that unnecessary burden, needs to perhaps delegate some of that responsibility. The Page. Oh, okay. So it has that iconic salamander, as looks like the socks. And then the Knight. Ooh, this looks like maybe like a firefighter. There's the horse. Yeah, I think this is a firefighter. That's neat. I like that. The Queen. Oh, this is beautiful. Got the black cat. This person is really into their craft, and they're, you know, someone you would seek out. And then the King. Ooh, this might be a rock star. I dig it. I like it. Going into the Cups. This is all about our emotions and how we're feeling. This is really beautiful. And if you haven't noticed, there are no Roman numerals, which, yep, there are no Roman numerals. So if you're someone like me that are struggling to know all of their Roman numerals, this is a deck for you, because there are none. The Two of Cups, having some type of connection. Looks like they have coffee here. They might be signing a contract. Three of Cups. Ooh, beautiful. Got three people coming together, celebrating. Got their charcuterie, maybe like a fruit board and some hot cocoa. Got some pumpkins in the back. The Four of Cups. Feeling a little melodramatic, or, you know, kind of got their face in the TV and they're not acknowledging that someone is trying to get their attention. The Five, crying over spilled milk, as I like to say. Crying that you have 3 cups that are broken, but you still have 2 here. The Six, ooh, the nostalgia card of having a tea party. I remember those days. The Seven of Cups, having all these opportunities or options in front of you, and you just have to pick your poison. The Eight of Cups here, going on a new journey, transitioning into something that's that might serve you more. I'm not sure. It looks like they're recycling. The Nine of Cups, having your dreams come true. The Ten of Cups, having that family dinner, having everyone come together and just sharing that fulfillment with their loved ones. I love that. Page of Cups, you got that fish here. And I presume this is a child, so having that young energy. Oh, this might be a veterinarian. That's really cute. See the little Easter egg here with the horse. The Queen, they're doing some tea leaf reading. That's really cool. And then the King. This might be a therapist. How fitting. Ooh, I love these. For someone who struggles with court cards, this actually is not bad. I really like these court cards. So the Swords is all about intellectual or communication. So this person, for the Ace, they're drawing a sword. new ways of thinking, communicating. The 2, ooh, having a choice between picking up a phone call or writing down or doing their task, not being distracted. The 3, ooh, having that kind of heartbreak, that grief, something is just not right, so you're trying to process it. And look, got out of hand tarot cards. 4, got that retreating, that seclusion, taking a break. 5, another conflict card. I wonder what's going on here. Looks like doing, ooh, is it SATs? This just reminds me of taking SATs. I don't know what exactly is going on. 6, going on another new journey, got their passport. This might be a checklist, perhaps. The 7, book ideas. Huh. This is a thievery card, so I wonder what this means. Being trapped by one's thoughts. If you just pull open the cloth from your eyes, you can see that you aren't trapped as you thought. The 9, the nightmare card. Love this. Got their hands covering their eyes. Their thoughts are just keeping them up. 10, the end, the completion of the suit. Looks like they're getting all swords tatted on their arm. Not a favorite, 10 of swords. Page, got someone doing a podcast, it looks like. It always starts with a podcast, folks. The Knight, doing some protesting, it looks like. Got that horse icon. The Queen, what are they doing? Not sure what they're doing, but they're definitely writing down a lot. And the King, is this? This is a barber. Ooh, a hairdresser. Look at that. Wow. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, folks. Going into the Pentacles, the grounding suit, dealing with our wealth and our career. This person is handing a pentacle. The 2, having that juggling act between, looks like maybe 2 peaches or 2 apples. 3, the collaboration card. Normally I would like to see 3 people in the 3 of Pentacles, but it has it's totally fine. 4, about taking note or inventory of your resources. It looks like there's a safe, putting money in the safe, or they're taking out. 5, ooh, something is past due. So they're counting their coins, seeing if they even have enough to pay. The 6, about giving and receiving. Looks like people are, this might be like a soup kitchen or a place where, you know, people that are in need go to get food. I like that. 7, looks like they're baking. 8, practicing their craft until they are a master at it. The 9, enjoying their abundances, their wealth, got their crystal, got their jewelry, just need some tarot cards. And the 10, ooh, this is interesting. They're playing a game. I know this game, I just don't know the name of it. Page, looks like they're in a library. The knight, looks like they are working out on their Peloton. Queen is sewing a blanket, it seems. The king, looks like they are counting their money. Oop. This is what it looks like when it's together. Beautiful yellow edging, maybe like a like a golden yellow. So let's go ahead and shuffle and see what card comes out so I can get a sense of what the guidebook says. All right, Seven of Wands. And when I was shuffling this, it was definitely sticky because they are new. It has that matte, but I think with overtime, it's gonna work out just fine. Keywords is perseverance, boundaries, and defiance. Hard stop. It's okay to stand your ground when someone tries to push past your boundaries. Not everyone gets to have access to you. Defending your position can be as easy as saying no. Astrological correspondence, Mars and Leo. Drawing notes. This one was fun to brainstorm, illustrating boundaries and standing your ground. Through a lot of talk with my partner and best friend, this scenario came boldly into my mind's eye, depicting the simple fact that you are not on the list, no backstage passes, no access. This version reminds me that we do not need to explain why we establish boundaries or need extra space. That no is indeed a complete sentence. Oh, I love that. Easter eggs. The hill is showcased on the hanging plaque. The wands have been replaced with the golden boundary poles. So I really like the way Jamie has written, her drawing notes of like this gives more of a background and also a more insight on what the actual or more definition when it comes to the core meaning of the card. So not only you get what it means, but it also makes it more relatable and more in terms of like what you can pull out of it and use it in real life. So I really like that. So with this deck, I think it is a winner, folks. I really enjoy looking at the art, even though I don't feel like this is a beginner-friendly tarot deck, but I think with time I'm going to understand some of the more questionable cards. It is very modern. It has a unique perspective coming from how ironic, from a video like this with just your hands and seeing the perspective. So that's a very unique take that I really like. It's something that's very different in my deck library. I really enjoy it. It's just a really interesting deck to look at, and I'm very, very excited to work with it. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about the Out of Hand Tarot deck? Is it something that you are drawn to, or what do you think overall the aesthetic of this deck, since it is something that I haven't quite seen before? So let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. So until next time, I will see you for my next video. Take care.